Many would consider Rexburg a Mormon town. The town was first settled by Mormon pioneers in 1883 and has since flourished, becoming home to an LDS university, a temple, and several LDS stakes.
But there's another side to the story. In the shadow of a large LDS majority are those of other faiths, with their own unique challenges, perspectives, and a love for this community. I spoke with several religious leaders and BYU Idaho students of other faiths and asked them to give me their perspectives on what it's like to live in Rexburg and be of another faith.
Shada Al-Kamari is a BYU Idaho student from Morocco. She's also a Muslim. She fell in love with BYU Idaho because she felt it promoted values very much like her own, but it hasn't always been without struggle.
I was kind of shocked how narrow-minded people can be sometimes and very judgmental, and I would have thought that people would understand what it is to be a minority, but they didn't, because here they're a majority. And sometimes they get caught up in the idea that if it's my true church, then if you're from another church, that means that your church is false. Sometimes it's subconsciously, but sometimes it is consciously.
I think sometimes we just naturally, when someone is different, sometimes it's easy for us to try to just reach out and maybe learn a little bit or understand. And I suppose really that can go both ways, really, don't you think?
Despite the challenges that those of the non-LDS community sometimes face, most contribute positively to the community and create bonds of friendships with their LDS neighbors.
My invitation for them is to come, to welcome them, to come here to celebrate with us and to share with us what they have, what they celebrate as well. Each one of us and each one of them can contribute to the common good of our city of Rexburg.
I'm here to promote what I believe is the gospel in Christ Jesus. And so I think we can work together and live together and understand our differences, but still understand each other on an individual level.
People have different parts of truth, and so we just need to accept that idea. We just need to kind of not come across with the, well, you're wrong, I'm right, or whatever. Just accept that idea that there's a different point of view and we have to learn from it. I can learn about these things, and so can they from other religions.
In Rexburg, this is Scott Butler, Scroll Digital.